least square method. So why do we say it as a least square? Because when we estimate the trend values, we estimate them in a such a way that if we divide original y values, that is given data, it may be production, sales, profit, whatever it may be. So original values with its respective trend values, when we identify the trend values. So if we add it, so the difference y minus original values and trend values, the difference, okay, if you make the total of all the differences, the total will be equal to 0, and summation y minus y dash, that is a square, is equal to least, which is a least, is least. So by this method, by applying this rule, we identify trend value. So that is why it is called as a least square method. So which we learned in the first year PUC itself in while calculating mean and standard deviation. So one of the property of standard deviation is what? Summation x minus x bar is equal to 0, and summation x minus x bar square is least. So if we take any other value in place of x bar here, and if we deduct it from all the x values and if we square them, so that will not be as equal to x minus x bar square. So it will be more than x minus x bar square only, and x minus x bar is equal to 0. So in the same way here, y minus that is original value minus trend value, the total of deviations from original and trend value is equal to 0, and square of these two values total is the least. So here we take, and to solve this equation by the method of least square, we have three different methods. So one among them is straight line trend, or another name for this method is linear trend. Linear trend. Second one, parabolic or quadratic or second degree trend. And the third one, exponential or logarithmic trend. So straight line or linear. So straight line, we get a straight line when we plot the all trend values in the graph, they all fit in one straight line. They all lie in a straight line. And whereas parabolic trend and exponential trend, they don't fit a straight line here. And these all three are used for different kinds of data. So straight line is used where we get almost addition theorem. So the equal changes between the values, okay, and parabolic trend where too many fluctuations in the data, and exponential trend where the change in the values take multiplication theorem. They are sudden double increasing in a rapid way. So there we use exponential trend or logarithmic trend. Okay. So among them, first we discuss straight line trend here. So straight line trend, we calculate, we find the trend values by assuming an equation that is, so y is equal to a plus bx, whereas y is a value, given value, and a and b, these two are the two constant values, and x is a variable which is taken from time value. And to get here two constant values, we don't know them. To calculate them, to find the two constant values, So we take two normal equations with help of this equation. So that is, if you add summation, so first equation we get by adding summation to this equation. So it will become y summation y is equal to, so a is a constant. So when a constant, we add the constant, we get the, if we multiply it by the how many times it has repeated, that is by n. So we get that value. So instead of putting summation to a, what we write here, we write n into a. So n, how many times or how many observations are there? So that many times we add a. So n into a plus, again b is a constant. So x is a variable here. So we put summation to a. So b into summation x. Okay. So summation y is equal to na plus b summation x. So this is first equation, and this become second equation we taken from the first equation itself. Then the third equation by squaring, by adding another x here. So we get summation x. So summation xy, y here summation x, so it becomes summation xy is equal to, so a is there, so we are adding x here, so it will become a summation x plus b is a constant and already x variable is there, so summation x into x, it will become square, so b summation x square. We get third equation. So original equation y is equal to a plus bx. With help of this equation, by adding summation, we got a second equation. Summation y is equal to na plus b summation x. And by adding summation x to the original equation, we got third equation. Summation xy is equal to a summation x plus b summation x square. So by using these two equations, we get two constant a and b. Then we identify the trend values. Fit a straight line and estimate trend value for the year 2007. So here data is given for up to 2005, starting from 2000. So 2000 to 2005 data is given, and sales in lakhs are given. So now we have to find the straight line trend. So straight line equation. So first trend equation is, to find the trend value, the equation is y is equal to a plus bx. So this is the first equation. So to find here a and b, two constant values, we have to solve two normal equations. So otherwise it will become difficult to find a and b. So two normal equations are, two normal equations. Okay. So summation y is equal to na plus b summation x, and summation xy is equal to a summation x plus b summation x square. So this is second equation and third equation. So here to find a and b constant, we take x in such a manner that summation x becomes 0. So where if summation x is equal to 0, we get from equation 2 we get, so x becomes a 0 here. What left? Summation y is equal to na, because b into 0 will get cancelled, nothing will left there. So from equation 2, from 2 we get summation y, a is equal to summation y divided by n, and from third equation we get b is equal to, so here summation x is 0, so a will get cancelled, and what left? Summation xy is equal to b summation x square. So b is equal to summation xy divided by summation x square. So using these two equations we get what? Two constant a and b, which are helpful in finding the trend values. So now calculate x in such a way that total of x will become 0. So here first we think is we need to find how many years data is given. Okay, so 2000 to 2005 total 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 years data is given. So 6 years data, just take middle year here. So middle year is 2002 and 2003. In between means 2002.5. Okay, so just take the deviations here. 2002.5, deduct this value from all the years here. We get in a decimal number. Okay, so to avoid decimal number, just multiply it by 2 or divide it by width. Okay, so here no width, just 1 year width is there in between the values 2000, 2002, 3. Only width 1 year is there, so it doesn't make any changes. So just multiply the difference by 2. So for example, first year if you take 2000, so 2000 minus 2000, 2.5 is 2.5 minus 2.5. Just multiply it by 2, we get minus 5. In the same way, 2001 minus 2002.5 minus 1.5 into 2 minus 3. So here we get x column minus 5 minus 3 minus 1. And next 2003 minus 2002.5. It is 0.5 plus 0.5 into 2 is plus 1 and plus 3 plus 5. So total becomes 0 here. And if years are odd, so instead of 6 years, here suppose if we would have got 5 years or maybe 7 years, then we get exactly a middle year. Okay, suppose 2005 is not there, so we get 2002 as a middle year. Just deduct 2002 from all the years. So 2000 minus 2002 minus 2, 2001 minus 2002 minus 1, 2002 minus 2002 0, 2003 minus 2002 1, and 2004 minus 2002 2. So the values of x would be like this: 2 1 0 1 2. If 7 years are given, then x values will be 3. Here minus, first starting minus will come, minus 3 minus 2 0, sorry, minus 1 0, then 1 2 3. Okay, in such a way, if you remember them, that is also better here, because in the same way, same manner, we get the x values here. So to calculate here straight line trend, coming to this problem, we need to identify what next? Summation y. So y column is nothing but sales here given, and x column you identified. Next thing is need to calculate xy and x square. Two columns we need to calculate. So let us calculate first x square. Then we'll calculate xy. So first x square. 5 square is 25 minus 5 square plus 25 minus 3 square plus 9, 1 square 1, 1, 9 and 25. So total of this column is 9 plus 1 10, 10 20, 20 plus 50 70. Next column is xy. So xy 50 into minus 5. So 50 into minus 5 is my negative value, minus 50 into 5 250. Next 52 into minus 3. So again value will be negative. So 52 into 3 156. Next minus 1 into 57 minus 57. Then 55 into 1 55. 58 into 3 58 into 3 174. Next 54 into 5 207. Okay, now make the total of xy column and y column. X column total is 0. So here 326 the total of y column plus 36. Okay. So xy total is 36. Okay. Now just fill these values in the equations here and find A and B. So first coming to summation y is 326. So here A is equal to 326 divided by N is 6. So 326 divided by 6. 54.33. Take two digits. Next B is equal to summation xy is 36 divided by summation x square is 70. So 36 divided by 70 is equal to 0.514. Okay. So A and B value we got. Now write the equation. So fill the values in the equation and show it. So y is equal to A is 54.33 plus B is 70 into x. So 70x. This is the normal equation, trend equation. So with help of this equation, we can identify all the trend values and even we can estimate for the future years. So first starting from the 2000 year, so x values are here 5, minus 5, minus 3, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So let us find first those values. So for the year 2000, okay, so equation 54.33 plus 70. Sorry, why here wrongly I written 70. It was 0.514x. Okay, so it is 0.514 into minus 5. Okay, so how much? My 0.514 into 5. 2.5. 2.5 deducted from 54.33. So 54.33 minus 2.5. Exactly 2.5. Okay. 2.57. 51.7. So right here 51.7. Next 76. Okay, 51.76. Next 0.514 into 3. 0.514 into 3. 1.542 deducted from 54.33. 52.79. 52.79. In the same manner, we calculate remaining trend values here. So for 2007, x value. So again, take the middle year, that is 2002.5. So 2007 minus 2002.5 is 4.5. So 4.5 into 2. So we get 9. So for 2007, x is 9. fill that value in the equation. So y for 2007 is equal to 54.33 plus 0.514 into 9. So 0.514 into 9 is equal to how much? 4 point 4.626 plus 54.33. 58.95 is the trend value. That means value, the sales, estimated sales for the year 2007 is 58.95 lakhs. Okay, so just write there lakhs rupees, 58.95 lakhs rupees sales. So in lakhs, just they are not mentioned rupees here, just mentioned 58.95 lakhs. Okay, now here any doubts? For 2007 x value, so again take the middle year, that is 2002.5. So 2007 minus 2002.5 is 4.5. So 4.5 into 2, so we get 9. So for 2007 x is 9, fill that value in the equation. So y for 2007 is equal to 54.33 plus 0.514 into 9. So 0.514 into 9 is equal to how much? 4 point 4.626 plus 54.33. 58.95 is the trend value. That means value, the sales, estimated sales for the year 2007 is 58.95 lakhs. Okay, so just write there lakhs rupees, 58.95 lakhs rupees sales. So in lakhs, just they are not mentioned rupees here, just mentioned 58.95 lakhs.